Kate, there is a sign over the urinal in the men's bathroom.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know if it's appropriate for work, so it says, on a scale of 1 to 10, urinate. Urinate spelled like the bodily function. Urinate. Get it?
If you're American when you go in the bathroom, and you're American when you go out of the bathroom, what are you in the bathroom?
Oh, European.
European.
Yep. Oh, dear. Ha, ha, ha. I just don't know. Is that appropriate for... We have visitors here at the workplace. What do you think?
It's a radio station. I get that we have visitors, but I think our visitors know that they're not at a church, right?
Well, that's fair, especially if they listen in on any of the conversations we're having.
Right.
Okay.
Do you think it's not appropriate?
I've never seen a sign outside of you should call a taxi. That way we can see you again, at a urinal. Typically, urinals don't have a sign over them. Stare at the wall.
Okay. There's lots of signs in women's bathrooms, I guess.
Oh, really? Like what?
Yeah, like social events coming up at the restaurant, or like you said, getting a cab, or if you don't feel safe, if you're a victim of human trafficking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dear.
I think that's mostly at gas station bathrooms that I see that at.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, yeah, I don't know, it's weird to me.
I think it's not a church, it's not a bank, it's a radio station, and yes, we do have clients coming in.
It's not your house either. It looks like a sign you would have above the toilet at your house.
I think it's fun.
It's wood and fine. I was contemplating taking it off the wall and throwing it in the trash.
That'd be rude.
Would it?
Yes. That would be rude.
Fine.
I mean, get off my lawn? Maybe a little bit?
Are you directing that at me again?
Yeah, I'm questioning.
Okay. Fair enough. And for anyone who's missed it, Kate keeps shutting me down by calling me an old man who points at clouds. Or yells at clouds, excuse me. Not just points. Points and yells at clouds.
At clouds?
Have you not heard that one? Old man yells at cloud?
No.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing that you've been saying to me, except just different words.
Oh.
It's like you couldn't just leave the cloud alone. It's just there. You're not going to be able to change anything about it, so stop yelling at the cloud.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I meant like when we were talking about April Fools and you were talking about how you didn't like April Fools. It sounds like the old man who's like, get off my lawn to the kids in the neighborhood.
Right.
So I'm just questioning right now, if you threw that sign away, would that be an old man, get off my lawn move?
I don't think so.
Throwing it away? Don't you think that's too far?
Okay, I guess I could take it off and then put it in the break room and with a sign that says, if this is yours, take it home.
Because you're the urinal policeman?
Kind of.
Okay.
At times.
Okay.
I've been known to be.
Okay. I think that's a different story in itself. But
okay. Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not seeing where you think it's... Why don't you just ignore it?
I can't. I mean, well...
You can. You really can.
What should I do?
You can let it not bother you and you can ignore it.
Oh, I was going to say it's in front of my face.
But you could still, let it be.
Look at the ceiling.
Right.
Look at the toilet. Stare at the toilet.
Does it bother you that it's there?
It's definitely odd.
Okay.
So once again, above the urinal in our bathroom, it says, on a scale of 1 to 10, urinate.
I'm still haha, funny. Okay.
At an office restroom? Okay.
But it's not an office, Matt.
Okay, is it weird to take it upon yourself to start putting up signs like that in a public restroom?
I think it's funny.
Okay.
I mean, but I also don't think it's for you to say, take this home.
All right, well, next time I'm at a bar and grill, I'll take a sign with me. Like that, something similar to that. And put it up.
At a bar and grill that you work at? Because it can't just be a stranger who came into to use our bathroom, right? It's got to be somebody we work with.
Probably. I mean, yeah, more than likely it could have been a client. I don't know.
Because it's a sign. It's not like a printed piece of paper, right?
It is a wooden sign that you would get at like a craft fair or more than likely at a roadside craft stop, probably.
Okay, so probably not one of our clients bringing it in. Probably somebody we work with going, this is funny, I'm going to put it in the men's bathroom.
Or maybe they got it for their home restroom and their wife was like, that's stupid. Get it out of here. And like, okay, fine, I'll put it up at work. No?
Maybe, but I'm just thinking that's okay, right? Because they work here. It's not you going to a restaurant and bringing your own sign.
It's a communal space, so just taking it upon yourself to decorate it is weird to me.
You've obviously never been in a women's bathroom.
Well,
there's always stuff decorated in a women's bathroom.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Always?
Always.
Okay.
Pictures of flowers or a fake flower arrangement.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there's always something in a women's bathroom. But it's never been like, oh my gosh, these daffodils offend me. Take these home.
Well, that's different. I mean, there's like smell good stuff in the men's room. There's whatever the hell.
That's good.
But no, I guess I'm not going into women's restrooms often.
That's probably a good thing.
Well, I did back when because we had the bathrooms remodeled in that unfortunate white color.
Yeah.
And so at that point in time, we had the bathrooms became unisex, more or less. You just had to make sure you knock. So I've been in this one, and there were more amenities in there, for sure.
Right.
There's a razor in there, I think, if I recall correctly.
Yep.
Bet.
You never know when you're going to need one.
Yeah, okay, help yourself.
Yep. Rinse it, put it back.
Yeah, there should be a communal toothbrush in there, too, while you're at it.
I could see, like, that's way different. Toothbrush and a razor, really?
Okay, really? All right.
You don't think a razor is different than a toothbrush?
Well, and with a razor, you're using a sharp metal blade that someone else has previously ran across their skin. And so you're putting you're depositing skin follicles.
I guess I'm picturing like a disposable razor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That you can easily rinse off and not have other hair follicles on.
Okay. I don't know. If I find some foreign razor in the restroom, there's no way I'm using that. No way.
Desperate times, Matt. Desperate times.
Desperate times. Suddenly you need to shave your mustache.
I don't think dudes as much. Maybe if you oversleep and you've got a presentation, you're like, shoot, I gotta shave, and you forgot yours. But women, like, ooh, didn't shave my armpits. Better quick get that.
Okay.
I keep a razor in my car.
Well, when you put it that way, yeah, there should be razors everywhere.
Yeah.
Get these hairy armpits out of my...
No kidding.
Okay.
To each their own. I'm just not one of those.
You're not?
No.
Have you considered growing out your armpit hair and belly dancing on a street corner somewhere?
No, I've grown it out to get it waxed.
Oh.
That was terrible.
How far do you have to grow it out? Quarter inch?
Longer than I'm ever comfortable with.
Real? Okay.
Yeah. The waxing part was not terrible. The growing out process was terrible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Waxing wasn't bad.
The waxing part was easy. Yeah.
You just do it once?
I just did it the one time just to see if it was any different than shaving.
And?
I'd rather just shave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Waxing hair is supposed to slowly make it finer and finer, right?
Right.
Like it grows back less thick?
Right.
Okay. So you're yanking it out by the follicle instead of
just ripping it out.
Instead of just shaving it off the surface.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for the lively discussion, Kate.
I know. I think you're just going to have to let it go about people bringing in signs to the bathroom.
Okay.
Or you can bring in your own sign that says, don't bring in signs.
That's a good idea.
I mean...
Don't bring in signs. That reminds me of the Arrested Development episode where the patriarch of the family teaches his kids a lesson that they shouldn't be teaching lessons. That's good.
Okay.
You remember that episode?
With the one-armed man? They think they killed him?
Yes. Or at least that he lost his arm. Oh my God, this guy's arm just flew off. Yeah. And that's why you don't teach lessons.
There it is.
And Arrested Development's on Netflix and worth checking out.
It is
for
good.
the uninitiated.
I haven't finished it yet.
You haven't? Oh.
Uh-uh.
Damn. Get it, Kate. It's good.
I know.
Especially the longer you watch it, the more it rewards you with all the callbacks to previous episodes and seasons.
Right?
Yeah. Plus, there's nothing else to watch, right?
Right.
Oh, no, there's too much.
Oh, wait.
Too much. Now at the point where people will send me, like, do you see that video I sent you? It's like a 5-minute video. I'm like, of course not. What are you talking about? I don't have time for that. Too many things to watch.
You guys, I got to turn on America's Test Kitchen.
How dare you?
I know.
That's practical. You know?
That's practical.
I'm so much better at cutting onions now, and there have been some other things that I've learned from that show.
And some other things.
I got my knife sharpener thanks to the suggestion from Julia on the show.
Nice, nice.
It's practical advice there, as opposed to someone on a skateboard who racks themselves or something on a railing.
Yeah, God forbid we laugh these days. Definitely get knife sharpening tools. Okay, so you've got cutting onions, knife sharpening.
Let's see.
Dishwasher was in America Test Kitchen, right?
What?
The dishwasher video, that wasn't America's Test Kitchen. That was something different.
No, that was Technology Connections.
Okay.
That was clearly shot at some dude's house with not professional equipment versus America's Test Kitchen, which is highly polished production, except they're at-home videos.
Was that just because of the pandemic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I know there's other things I've learned on there. Oh, yeah, they said it was okay to put the produce in the refrigerator. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was a breakthrough.
Of course, I didn't need people to tell me that it was okay. I just know that I like my tomatoes cold, so I put them in the fridge.
What about your onions?
I don't eat them, so.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I don't care where they go.
Picky eater.
That's Monty's job. But once you cut an onion, don't you put it in the fridge?
Yes, once I cut it.
Yeah. But before you cut it?
No, but I'm considering it because I have too many onions now and I don't want them going bad.
Maybe I'll bring you some onions.
I don't need any more onions. I've got too many.
Okay.
Maybe sometime down the line. Did Monty buy too many onions?
No, we've been doing HelloFresh and they come with a ton of onions.
Oh, yeah. How's that going?
Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. The children have been mooching off of us. So.
Oh, that's a good sign, right?
That is a good sign. And I've already gotten 3 recipes. I'm like, I'm definitely making this again on my own. So.
Yeah, that is one of the things they push, right? That you can learn this recipe using our ingredients. Then here's the recipe if you want to go obtain your own ingredients.
Yeah, it's a giant recipe card. It's like an 8.5 by 11 recipe card. Yeah. And easy to follow. And here's what you need. And voila.
You imagine then that you guys are going to use this for a while?
I think so. I think so. So far, it's working out pretty well.
Yeah, more and more people I know are into it. Fascinating.
Yeah.
And does it show up in dry ice?
I don't think dry ice. I think it's just giant, big freezer blocks.
Okay.
That we've got in our freezer now so that we can reuse when we go out and put things in the cooler and put these giant freezer blocks in and call it good.
Like the blue ice style thing or something?
No, it's probably about 1.5 inches thick, and it's bigger than a piece of paper.
And if you were to leave it out for a long time,
it would melt. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It would melt. Yeah.
Huh. Wonder how quickly they send that out, that they can just have an ice pack, more or less. That's why I thought it was dry ice.
Yeah. Nope. We get them on Sundays, and it's always freezing cold.
You sure there's no dry ice in the thing?
Wouldn't I see it being dry ice? Wouldn't you see like the fog of dry ice?
Well, it's a clear container or?
No. It's an ice block.
It's just a big piece of ice.
I mean, like an ice pack.
It's an ice pack, but it's a transparent ice pack.
It is not a transparent ice pack.
Then how do you know that
I don't know where you got see-through.
How do you know there's... Well, because you said it's a block of ice, so how can you tell it's a block of ice if you can't see into the pack?
Okay. It's a frozen block of something. What I'm saying, if it's dry ice, wouldn't there be like a fog? Doesn't dry ice give off like that cooling fog? Like when you open the box, wouldn't it be like all foggy because of the dry ice?
When the dry ice is exposed to air, it would, but if it's got an airtight package around it, might not.
Then I don't know. I thought dry ice always had the fog around it.
HelloFresh dry ice. I'm searching for it.
I'll go home tonight and take a picture.
Here you go. 5 common myths about HelloFresh ice packs. And this website takes forever to load. The guts. I gotta think if it's going to last that long. Does it say chilled out ice pack on it?
I don't know.
You've never noticed if there's words on the outside of the ice pack?
I have noticed that there are words. I did not read it.
Okay. All right.
HelloFresh ships meals in an insulated styrofoam cooler box along with ice packs to keep food refrigerated but not frozen.
I'll have to do some research.
What kind of ice does HelloFresh use? Delivery ice packs you'll often find in whitish gel-like substances. 2 popular companies, HelloFresh and Home Chef, publicly confirmed this is mostly water with a small amount of substance known as sodium polyacrylate.
Ah. Good job.
How long will HelloFresh box stay cold? Our packaging is made to keep your meals nice and cool for 2 full days of shipping, plus another 12 hours waiting at your door.
Fascinating.
Can I reuse HelloFresh ice packs? What should I do with the HelloFresh ice packs? If you are able to save the HelloFresh ice packs and reuse them, they're perfect for picnics, road trips, so they're sure to come in handy for keeping your food and drinks warm while away from home. I think they mean cool there. There we go.
Yeah. Salt polyacrylate. I'm searching the website for salt polyacrylate.
Is salt the same thing as sodium?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sodium, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. So it absorbs so much water, which then freezes and it stays cold for a long time. Look at that.
Stays cold for a long time.
Science. So J.Lo and Ben Affleck are engaged?
Yes.
This is their second time being engaged, right?
Yes.
Do you see how he proposed to her?
When she was in the bubble bath.
Yep. Her favorite place on earth, she said. My beautiful love got on one knee and proposed. This is in the J.Lo newsletter, which requires registration.
Right.
Totally taken off guard and just looked in his eyes, smiling and crying at the same time, trying hard to get my head around the fact that after 20 years, this was happening all over again. I was quite literally speechless, and he said, "Is that a yes?" And then she goes, "Yes, of course, that's a yes."
They're engaged.
And now the diamond ring, she spilled details, it says. Let's see, the first time it was a pink engagement rock, $2.5 million, what it was worth. This time a sparkler in her favorite color. Green has always been my lucky color, and now for sure it always will be. She said of her new bling, which is reportedly an 8.5 carat natural green diamond, worth an estimated $10 million. So that bodes well. I mean, obviously there's some inflation in there.
Right.
But before inflation, that means he loves her 4 times as much he did the first time.
Don't come at me with that $2 million ring like you did 20 years ago.
Right. And also, don't be fooled by the $10 million ring that I got.
Right.
I'm still Jennifer Lopez. Jenny from the block. There we go.
Jenny from the block.
Are you excited?
I don't know that excited is the word. You know? I mean, I hope that they are happy.
Prediction on the marriage. You think it'll work this time? Older and wiser, you know.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not going to be shocked one way or another. You know, it's too easy for the Hollywood marriages not to last, right?
Yeah, and I knew the A-Rod relationship was doomed.
Oh, totally.
Knew it was doomed early on. Like, no way is this clown going to be able to stay faithful to J.Lo. Yep. Or be a one-lady guy. Or...
I was surprised that they were dating at all.
Me too. It seems like a very bizarre pairing. despite, I mean, they're both attractive people. There's that part.
There's that part, right?
But beyond that, I was like, what do these guys have in common? Not that matters.
Right.
I say opposites attract.
Well, beautiful people.
Yeah.
A jet-setting lifestyle.
Yeah.
They both have similar backgrounds of from nothing to not wanting for anything. I think A-Rod's Dominican Republican. Is J.Lo Puerto Rican? Yeah. I would think they've got a lot more in common other than just being beautiful people.
Okay. I think it was just clear knowing A-Rod. A-Rod's been in the public eye for a while. It probably wasn't going to work.
Yeah.
But here we go.
A-Rod's not known for his monogamy, I guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. So are they Bennifer?
Yes.
Is that their celebrity name?
I believe, weren't they the first with the celebrity name?
Well, that's what I was curious about. Were Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston Bennifer?
I don't think they were. Because Brad Pitt and Angelina definitely were Brangelina. But I don't think Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt were Bennifer. I could be wrong.
Oh, the other Bennifer would be... Oh, why am I spacing on her name?
Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner.
Yeah, Jennifer Garner. Yeah. I'm so close to getting that in before the bell of you saying it. So close. So close.
So close.
But no.
No.
Bradifer. Is that what they... Bradistan.
Oh, there you go.
I think we already had this conversation where I was like, Bradistan. Oh, yeah, that's that country in the Middle East. Yeah.
Matt, did you ever dial 911 as a kid for fun?
I can confidently say that I neither called it for fun or for fear or emergency. Yeah. You?
No, there was always those dares. I dare you to call 911 and hang up. I'm like, no, too scared.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Didn't encounter that dare.
No.
Okay.
But there was a 3-year-old in Goodland, Kansas, called 911 because she wanted someone to deliver her a McDonald's Happy Meal.
Well,
I mean...
Now that you mention that does sound kind of like an emergency.
3-year-olds. I mean, at least she knew 911, but I don't know if my kids knew 911 as 3-year-olds. Maybe. Her parents apologized to the dispatcher when they called back. Within 30 minutes, though, 2 police officers arrived at her house with a Happy Meal. And they took selfies and they gave her a 911 lesson about emergencies only.
Wow. Okay. Where was this?
Goodland, Kansas.
Goodland, Kansas.
Western Kansas.
Western Kansas. Oh, so the cops out there have nothing better to do?
Probably not.
Of course. Of course. Fine. This is an emergency. Let's go.
Got something to do.
Yep. It was nice that 3-year-old to hook him up.
That's right.
With a proper emergency. I wonder what the toy was.
I don't know. I don't know what the toy is lately.
No?
No, we've kind of been getting out of Happy Meals because it's not enough food. My kids are growing.
Oh, yeah.
They're hungry.
Growing out of the Happy Meal.
Yep. Kind of a sad day.
It is. And that's the what? I'm trying to remember what the deal, the last time you do, what was it? Something about your parents. Let's just say it's this case. Like,
okay.
You never know when the last Happy Meal will be.
Oh, that's true.
So savor each one.
You never know.
I'm getting kind of emotional over here.
Oh.
Thanks.
You never know. Yeah. Matt, there's a London couple that wanted to do something special at their wedding that didn't cost a lot, but it stood out as something that people had never seen at weddings before. And I'm going to give you a hint. It's something to eat. What do you think it was?
Something to eat at the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
A bizarre thing to eat at the wedding.
Bizarre might be too far. Like just something that you've never seen at a wedding.
A mashed potato and gravy fountain.
I'm going to say you're kind of in the ballpark.
Really?
But maybe too far.
Okay.
Yeah.
I give up.
Okay. That was easy. Have you ever seen weddings where they've got cupcakes or cookies?
Probably.
Like that the people can snack on or whatever?
Sure. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Have you ever seen a candy bar at a wedding?
No.
Okay. That's a fun one. What about donuts? Have you seen donuts at a wedding?
I have not.
Okay. These are all ideas that are, within the last couple of years. I would say pre-pandemic because I haven't been to a wedding in forever.
I had pizza shuttle at a wedding once. Is it?
Oh.
Was it pizza?
Nice. It's potato chips.
Potato chips.
They had a wall of potato chips, like bags of potato chips, so that their guests could go grab a bag of chips as their appetizer and waited for like the dinner to be served. They had, the bar was open and they wanted something to snack on. Go grab a bag of chips.
Sounds deluxe to me. Doesn't sound too bad.
I think that's such a cute idea. Just having a wall full of potato chips. It'd be really cute if it had something to do with like their story. But I don't know that it does.
Right. Or if there was a sculpture of the bride and groom made entirely of potato chips.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
And they're feeding each other a potato chip at the same time as if they're feeding each other cake.
Aw.
Yeah.
Romantic.
Yeah. Happily ever after.
Right. So I would love to attend a wedding with potato chips. Sign me up.
There you go.
It's got to be a cheap snack, too.
So if you, dear listener, have a wedding and you are into the idea of having potato chips there, send your invite to Kate.
Yeah, I'll help you set it up. I'll volunteer my services.
In exchange for a bag of potato chips.
In exchange for letting me have a chip bag.
Just one.
And watching you dance off into forever, ever after. Happily ever after.
Do you like the idea of hanging out at strangers' weddings?
I like the idea of people who are in love getting married.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, haven't you ever been to a wedding where you didn't know anybody? Like where you're a plus one of someone?
I have not. I have not signed up for that Tinder feature yet.
Okay. No one in real life has asked you to be a plus one at a wedding? You didn't know anybody except for your date?
No.
Okay.
Now I'm feeling kind of pathetic.
I don't think you should feel pathetic. Yeah.
There's no better. Nope. Mm-mm. And I think I'm pretty fun at weddings, so damn.
I know. Why would you, ixnay it?
Well, I wouldn't now that you're...
Okay.
I hadn't thought of that context when I said I had not been to a wedding where I didn't know anyone. Now, presumably I would know my date.
Right. That's what I'm saying, where you don't know the couple, you don't know the family, you're just there because your date said, hey, I've got a wedding, I need a plus one. You're like, all right, I'm down.
Yeah, I first processed that as, hey, you don't know anyone at all.
No. You know your date.
But it doesn't matter, regardless.
Yeah, going to a wedding of people you don't know.
Never introduced anybody. No friends, no. Okay,
no.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wild.
Fun stuff.
Yeah.